I spent my morning filling out immunization cards, just writing names, calculating dates, calling out numbers, very calm, very routine. And then I walked into the labor ward and everything just shifted. Like it didn't even feel like the same place anymore. I saw a woman that had eclampsia. It's one thing to read about it in a textbook, but it's another thing seeing it. She had bitten her tongue. It was bloodied. And then I just stood there like in another room there was a monitor just going ding ding ding. And then it hit me that if that sound stops, like that's it. And then they were the twins. We vaccinated them a day before, and just to hear that their mom passed away the next. And I don't know, that really stayed with me. This is Growing Out Loud, and today I just want to talk about the thin line between normal life and everything else. So yeah, I I recently started volunteering at, and most of my days are actually very calm. I sit with the register, calculate cards, fill in details, calculate the next appointment. I mean, it sounds very desk job, but then it's not just that, because you're talking to people too. You meet parents who are scared, or parents who missed appointments. Some of them are worried because their baby had a fever the last time, and I have to explain that, okay, that reaction is actually normal. It means it's working. And I don't know, I didn't expect that part. You're not just filling forms, you're kind of helping people feel less afraid. Like you're in between what they feel and what's actually safe for them. Because I've literally had parents say, oh, the reason why I didn't come back for the next one was because the baby was having a fever, or I noticed that the injection made a scar on the baby's leg. Like you'd hear different cases, and for some people it could just be life just happened. That was why they didn't come back. And for some, you'd need to cancel them. For some, you need to cancel them. But then when you move into the labor or the postnatal ward, because we usually do go there to vaccinate the babies, it's a complete different energy. Like you feel it immediately. Even the smell, like antiseptics, blood, body fluids, everything mixed together. And then your body just sort of knows that like this is not the same environment anymore. And at that moment with the woman that had a seizure, I don't think I'd forget it, because when I saw how bloodied her tongue was, to be very honest, I was genuinely very scared, because I can't imagine how much pain, like how painful that must be. Like it just hits different. And then the machines, the constant beep, like it's such a small sound, but it carries a huge weight. It carries so much weight, because it's literally measuring someone's life in real time. And I don't know, it just makes everything feel very real. But then, but the one that really stayed with me was the twins. I mean, I saw them, we vaccinated them, we did everything normally, and they were fine, right? Everything felt okay. Just to learn the next day that their mother had passed, and I couldn't help but think about how they would grow up not knowing their mom, not knowing, not seeing their mom, and knowing they lost her after she gave birth. Like I couldn't just think about them growing up and not knowing her, or haven't even seen her. I mean, and I don't know, it's like, how do you go from one day being okay, and then to the next day everything is just different. And it made me realize that sometimes we move through life thinking everything is just routine, but for someone else that same moment is life changing and you don't even know. And I think that's what I've been sitting with, how thin that line is between normal days and really heavy moments. Because for me, I might just be feeling a card, but for someone else, that moment could mean everything. So I don't know. It just made me more aware of people, more aware that everyone is carrying something. And maybe if you feel like your life is just routine right now, there's actually more happening around you than you think. So I don't know. I feel we should sit with that, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.